Basta, alam naman natin na may Korean wave, tapos maraming Pilipino na fans ng K-pop. Ito ba yung dahilan kung bakit niyo po naisip gawin yung movie?
To be completely honest, this movie was scheduled talaga 2022 before I do Made in Malacanang. Before ko po gawin yung Made in Malacanang, this was, parang it was announced sa vision ng Viva.
Dito?
No, it was not here. Sa Cubao. Sa may Cubao. Novotel. Sa Novotel. Sa totoo lang po, before Made in Malacanang, dapat sinushoot na namin yung Soulmate. Yun nga lang, hindi kami nagkaroon ng chance ni Kim. With Gerald, the communication is, you know, it's a little different with Gerald because, I don't know, of course, there's still a man in me, and si Gerald naman, lalaki. So when we chat, it was very casual. Je, kamusta kayo ni Kim? Something like that. But I can't remember what happened during the election. Medyo nagka-gap kami ni Kim no? Parang medyo, because she was supporting the color of your table, I was supporting the color of the carpet. So, bawal daw magitin so hanggang ganun lang, color lang tayo. So, ngayon, so ako naman, sabi ko, paano ko kaya sila kakausapin? So it was a Del Rosario issue. It was an issue for the bosses way back 2022 kung paano kami mag-work together nang hindi kami nag-uusap pa. No? Because a lot of Kim's friends are not my friends. It's like that. So, hindi ko alam paano kami mag-uusap nun eh. So, yung project na Soulmate, 2022 pa sana siya, na-move hanggang sa, it was the birthday of Boss Vic yata. Same year, 2022 ba yan? 2023?
22.
Kasi wala na
Ayo, 2023 na. It was, yeah. No, 2022.
2022.
The birthday ni Boss Vic, it was November ba yan? Birthday ni Boss. Okay. Doon kami nagkita-kita, tapos parang all of a sudden, sabi lang sa akin ni Boss, pumunta ka na to break the ice para hindi na kayo awkward ni Kim. Nung pumunta ako, siraulo talaga ako, naka-pink akong pumunta sa birthday ni Boss Vic. Naano ba yun? Sa Greyhound, doon kami nagkita for the first time after the elections. Parang 2021 yun eh, nakat yung relationship namin. Nanood kami ng Spider-Man. Nanood kami ng pelikula eh. We're really tropa. Nanood kami ng Spider-Man sa podium. After nun, nagpahapyaw lang ako. Sinabi ko lang sa kanila, Kim, Je, parang hindi nyo magugustuhan yung susunod kong mga gagawin. Tapos sila, bakit? Ganyan, ang saya-saya pa nila. Tapos, cut to, nandoon na kami sa campaign period, hindi na kami nagkaroon ng chance na makapag-usap. So, hinintay talaga ng Viva na ma-break yung ice. It just so happened na 2024 na kami naging okay with the schedules and all. Pero I never recalled na meron akong sama ng loob kay Kim. Wala akong gano'n, ewan ko lang sa kanya. Pero ako, wala akong anything. So, the project was meant to be done 2022. But up until now naman, meron pa din K-wave eh. Meron pa rin namang sobrang hilig sa K-drama, sa ganyan. So, I really think it's time to show the Filipino viewers kung ano yung nagugustuhan nila sa K-drama with, you know, a touch of Filipino artistry. So, ang ginawa namin dito, binaboy talaga namin lahat ng mga lahat ng K-drama moments.
Sa Tara ba to?
Yeah, kinda. It's a little mix of everything. But it's more of showing yung length and yung dexterity ng pagganap ng Kim Je eh. Kagaya ng sinabi ni Kim, iba-iba naman yung galaw nila dito. Even with Ate Kens, with Miss Isay and Ate Marnie, lahat naman nag-contribute sila dun sa pagka-K nung pelikula, nung pagka-K-drama o K-pop nung pelikula. So I guess it was meant to happen this 2024 and it's all about destiny. Yan ang tingin ko.
I'll just beg the indulgence na kasi mag-ask pa ako yung so when you reunited on the set, everything was ironed out na. Doon naman sa couple.
Parang hindi masyado, no?
Ang hirap.
Sa totoo lang, alam ng prod yun, nung nagkita kami for look test, before kami magkita, nagchat-chat na kami. Kasi ang huling chat namin was about Lenny and Bongbong eh. So, ay sorry. so ang huli naming chat was about politics. And Kim was saying, parang, no, Kim was asking me, do you really have to do this? Do you really have to say this? You know, I have friends, friend kita, I can... She's really a friend, no? Maiiyakan ba tayo? Basta ako, kaibigan ko talaga sila. So, yun yung huli naming chat. Daryl, nasaktan mo yung kaibigan ko. Daryl, kailangan mo ba talagang gawin to? So, tinitignan ko yung, paano ako mag-hello? Kasi hindi ako nagre-reply sa ganun niya eh. Da, please. Ganon. So ako alam, hello, magsishoot na tayo. So hindi ko alam paano. So anong nangyari, nagchat-chat lang ako kay Je. Sabi ko, okay ba kayo? Can I call? Ganyan. So usap. Nung nagkita na kami sa look test, we just hugged each other. Hindi pa kami nag-uusap. Ay, ba't kami iiyak? Hindi pa kami nag-uusap. Nag-uusap na lang kami. Parang konting Korea. Pero nakapag-usap talaga kami nung nasa Pilipinas na. Kasi, ma'am, it was very different. It was very different for me, but it's very hard for them. Me, I don't mind being, bashed. If people hate me, I really don't give, So, sila ganun eh. Because they are really good people. So, they get affected most of the time. So ako, hindi talaga. So hindi ko alam kung paano ko sila kakausapin. Hanggang ang dami namin na pag-usapan na issue. Sa totoo lang sa pag-uusap namin, si Ate Ken, si Ate Isay, naging wardrobe na. Sila na yung nagpapalit ng mga artista. Kasi ang tagal namin nag-iyakan kami doon sa shoot. In-explain ko sa kanya why I campaign for these people, why she has to campaign with these people. It was very heartwarming because you get to understand your friend. Sa akin, hindi mahirap. But dun sa kwento ni Kim, kita ko talaga yung hirap niya no? Having to be a Daryl Yap's friend in the midst of, showbiz people who are actually very known to be the color of our table. So, ang sabi ko, okay, sige, pakinggan muna kita. Hanggang sa inopen up ni Kim yung hirap. So I guess she's the rightful one to, to tell the story. But for me, I don't remember myself feeling anything bad for them. Specifically because I know na mas sila yung makaka-receive ng hindi magaganda. Kasi, kilala ko yung mga nakasamaan ko ng loob sa showbiz. Friends nila eh. So I'm sure, sinasabi, Kim, Je, ba't naman ganyan si Daryl? So, sila yon. So, eto Kim.
Eto na. Sa totoo lang po, ito po ang kinakaba ko. Kasi alam ko kailangan ko siyang harapin. Paano ba? Ano ba, Mama? Okay, so it was, medyo kinakalma ko lang po yung sarili ko because it was very hard during that time because, sorry, wait lang. Kinakabahan ako talaga. I'm strong. Hello, meron nga ako hinawal sa page ko kasi bastos dun sa page ko kahapon. Anyway, it was very hard, but ayun, kung yung question if, kung, ano po yung...
Everything was ironed out when you met.
First time. Yeah. Tama yung sinabi ni Dae, nung look test namin, parang hindi namin alam kung ano bang mangyayari.
Parang tinatry lang.
Lahat parang, ano bang wala. It was a very hard time for me. And oo. So, gusto namin kasi makapag-work ng maayos. Alam namin kung paano kami magtrabaho. Lalo na kaming tatlo. Kaming apat. Kasi lahat ng movies ka namin, kasama namin din si Ate Candy. Oh my gosh! So, kaming apat. Meron kaming paano natin ito gagawin. Talagang pag nagtatrabaho po kaming apat sa isang pelikula, gaguhan kami. As in. At saka, lumalabas po yun sa mga eksena namin, which is a good thing kasi kailangan siya. So, meron kami paano ba natin ito gagawin. Gusto namin din, meron na rin kasi sinaboss sa akin na, mag-usap na kayo ni Da. Tapos nagkaroon ng time na nag-message sa akin si Daryl. This was like months before ng look test. Meron, mag-aaway daw tayo. Yung message niya sa akin, ang random. Sabi ko, ha? Siya sabi. Ayun, pinagbabati kami ng mga boss, ng mga artista. Hindi naman kami nag-aaway. Although he knows na hindi ako pabor dun sa mga pinagagagawa niya pong mga bagay-bagay. And I was very honest and open with that about it. And ang dami kong questions sa kanya. But then again, I'm the kind of friend wherein tinanggap kita, kaibigan kita. I will be right by your side. Kaya kitang ipagtanggol. But this time around, I will not talk to you muna. Alam niyo po yung ganong klaseng kaibigan? So, ang hirap kasi during that particular time, a lot of people would ask me to talk because I am joable. Lino ko yun And I have to say something and they know.
They want you to be the antidote.
Yes. Tapos, sobrang laking issue niya nung lumabas kami ni Je. Doon. Tapos meron kami, ayan, mag-aaway na sila, magsasalita na siya ng anything about it. Pero hindi kasi kami ganun as a person. I mean, we would explain kung bakit kami doon, but we will not, alam mo yun, yung, hirap magsalita. Pero kasi mas nandun po ako sa, sobrang ipit na ipit po kami kasi parehong malapit sa puso ko eh. Diba? Yung mga kaibigan ko, tapos yung isang kaibigan ko na sabay kaming nangarap, sabay kaming bumaba sa stairs na yan, sabay kaming na-launch. Ang tawag ko sa kanya, Lord. Kasi may eksena sa jowa ko lang kinakausap niya si Lord, di ba? So ako yung Elsa niya. So, ang hirap nung panahon na yun, na gusto ko siyang yakapin kasi inaaway siya. Pero gusto ko rin siyang sapakin. Ang hirap, di ko alam kung anong gagawin ko kay Da. Kaya this film is really special to me. It's really special to me. Akuin ko na. Sorry. It's very special because nakasama ko ulit yung kaibigan ko na kagaguhan ko. Stop it! I already cried. So nakasama ko siya ulit. Kasi palagi ko nga sinasabi na ang daming hindi nakakaalam ng isang side ni Daryl na ako lang ang nakakakita. Kasi hindi nyo alam yung Daryl na sabay kong hawak yung kamay sa taas. Tapos bababa kami. Tatangupin ba tayo? Tapos that happened and I cannot talk to him anymore. So it's hard. Wherein the people that I would want to hug also because I believe we have the same beliefs. Nag-start din ako doon. So it's hard. Gitna. So ang daming mahirap. So kaya important tong movie na to for me. So I'm not sure if I got to explain it.
From the breakup, dun sa ikaw at ako at ang ending, tapos yung breakup naman yun eh.
Opo eh, di ba dapat masaya tong pelikulang ito? Ba't yung pinapaiyak? Ang ganda-ganda ko eh.
Pero just to let it all out, maswerte pa rin ako because, you know, Philippine showbiz is really a monster. And when you have friends like Kim and Gerald, you get to count your blessings more. Ang dami kong kasing kaibigan na artista din, na producers or director din na nung panahon ng eleksyon, talagang nawala yung mga kaibigan nila. No? That's why ako, masaya pa rin ako kasi nandiyan pa rin yung mga totoong kaibigan ko. I only have few friends in showbiz eh. Tapos lahat pa sila nasa kabila, no? Lahat nasa kabila. Itong katabi ko, Pangilinan pa yung apelido. So, ako, sabi ko, if they will stay as, if we will remain as friends, it's a huge thing. Because a lot of artistas, they lost their friends. Halimbawa, umakyat lang dun sa kampanya ni ganito, kumanta lang, sumayaw, iniwasan na, nagsolian na ng kandila. Pero sa amin ni Kim at saka ni Gerald, they try to, siguro babalik ako doon kasi matalino sila. Yun eh. Kaya ako, I always tell people, especially when I talk to universities, when I talk to symposia, when I talk to workshops, anong klase dapat ang mga katrabaho, kaibigan, I always tell them, you choose your friends. You choose intelligent people, smart people. You don't have to explain them everything. So, napakaswerte ko matatalino yung mga kaibigan ko. Kaya, masaya rin ako sa Soulmate because we get to reunite. I get to work with Miss Isay, with Ate Marnie, with this, of course, with Jobeling, kay Stanley naman sa Mate. So, even with Kit, my second movie, it all fell into place because I guess it's the right time to do it. And we are just so happy. Right after Joable, Ang Babae Walang Pakiramdam, Soulmate is really, it's a God's gift dahil kung mapapansin nyo, wala pa si Gerald na matinong pelikula sa akin eh. Sa Joable, Bombay siya. Sa Ang Babae Walang Pakiramdam, Mongo siya. Tapos dito naman, Koreano siya. So sabi niya, kailan daw po siya lalabas sa pelikula ko na bilang siya? Sabi ko, hindi mangyayari yun. Kasi sasabihin ni Jeff Fernando, boring na siya. Diba? Kaya dapat iba-iba. So, ayun, I'm just so happy that I'm working with friends and new friends to that effect. Lalo na ako, super idol ko si Isay Alvarez, nakatrabaho ko na siya. Ayun.
Ako gusto ko lang may dagdaga para lang din sana wala nang questions about that or ano pa. For sure meron po sa inyong nag-iisip or may kumusta yung friends ko that I'm working with Daryl again. Okay sila. They're actually excited for the film. They know about this film. Sinishare nila, heart nila. They're proud of it. Yeah. Oo. They're still supportive of me and Je and of Da. Kasi tama yung sinabi ni Da na you have to choose your friends. And kami ni Je, we're lucky enough na tama yung mga kaibigan namin.
Tama na yun. Peace na tayo.
Peace na.